back, ngwaneko gae. I'm back. Ke kopo ska peinelwa, lebitse ke itumeleng ngwana ha Mokwena, and I am bringing you the latest analysis from the SENZO MEYIWA case. Sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Before we go into the proceedings of last week, we first need an update from Mr. Ngomezulu. Mr. Ngomezulu is still not back in court. He is still not feeling well. He did come before the court because Judge Rata didn't call him. Hey, yeah, no, Tavayan Ngomezulu is very tricky, Bahlali. It's very tricky. He had given an instruction to Mr. Munisi to stand in for him while he's away. But at some point, that instruction ended because he was supposed to come back on Monday, which he didn't come back. And nobody knew who was going to be standing in for Mr. Ngomezulu. So at one point, we did not have proceedings that day because nobody knew who is standing in for Mr. Ngomezulu. But Mr. Ngomezulu did come to court and he asked Mr. Numalo to stand in for him while he recovers at home. He did say he is making good recovery at home. His recovery would be slower in court. I guess it's because of the aircon that is in court. But yeah, as it stands, he's getting the record every day from Mr. Numalo. He is also watching on YouTube. Hi, Mr. Ngomezulu. Moving straight along to the meaty side of things. Court. Right. Brigadier Kenida concluded his evidence-in-chief with Baloyi, and they ended with a bang because they were discussing the doctor that Longo went to remove the bullet in his ankle. As we all know, according to Mr. Ngomezulu, Longo was walking around with an exhibit in his ankle the whole entire time, family. So, hey, that's where they concluded. We came back with Mr. Ramosepele. You know what, guys? I love Mr. Ramosepele. One thing about Ramsey, he will go and he will study the subject. He will understand the subject. But the only problem is that he does not use his logic and his understanding to assist his clients, you know, to proving the case for his clients. Mr. Ramosepele will ask a lot of questions for understanding, and I'm not sure if those questions are assisting him or if they are making the witness seem more credible and just adding to the evidence that the witness has already testified on. Exhibit A. Ramsey says to Gininda, he's referring him to a statement that was done in 2016, right? So apparently there's this statement that Brigadier Gininda took from, I think it's Hlophe. Apparently Brigadier Gininda took that statement and that statement has gone missing. And this statement was supposed to be the statement that brings the breakthrough. Okay, so what happened was there were police officers that were assigned to go to SENZO MEYIWA's home to go and speak to the family. Once they got to the family, the mother was like, you know what, the person that can assist you guys is my son-in-law Hlophe. So they went and they spoke to Hlophe, and the person who was taking the statement is Abuti or Ubudment of Hlophe. Right? So the statement of Hlophe was taken, was filed under 636. This was like the first investigation team. At this point, Gininda was not part of the investigation teams. He was part of the people that were assigned to go to Senzo's home to go speak to the parent. Now, there are these allegations that say Brigadier Gininda is the one who took statements of Hlophe. And this statement has now gone missing. So Brigadier Gininda says, so now I had to go write a statement and tell everybody that I am not the one that took that statement. The statement was actually taken by Abuti, and it is, I might be saying this name wrong, Abuti or Obuti. He's the one who took the statement, and the statement is still in the docket. So I'm not sure why the statement is not bringing any. So I'm not sure why the statement is not bringing any breakthrough now that we know it is written by a different person. right? So that's what that whole issue was about. And I don't know why Ramsey would then direct Gilinda to go there, because now that is Gilinda now bringing clarity in terms of what the issue was with this statement, because everybody has been saying that Brigadier Gilinda is a scam. Where is this? Where is that? And Brigadier Gilinda says, yeah, well, I was not there. I was tasked to go there, but I didn't take any statement. So there is no statement to begin with. So it's a lie. It's a lie. And thank you, Ramsey, for that clarity. On a point of clarity, the person who took the statement was Mabuti and not Brigadier Gininda. I've been saying Obuti or whoever. The name is Mabuti. So Ramsey goes on and he says to Brigadier Gininda, so when Brigadier Gininda, you didn't believe there were intruders in the house, right? Brigadier Gininda's like, nah, no, never. I believe there were intruders. I did say initially before reading the docket, I thought there were no intruders, but that was before I knew the facts. Once I read the docket, then I also believed that there were intruders. And I went and I did my investigation and I was confident in the fact that they were intruders. And then Ramosepele goes and refers Brigadier Gininda to a statement that he did in 2020. And Gininda's like, no man, I know that statement. I didn't say anything about there being no intruders in that house. Like, this is why I say, like, Ntate Ramosepele, like, which team are you playing for? They get to the statement, and then Brigadier Gininda explains that in this statement, I'm referring to 6 accused. And that is because 5 of them were already arrested. The 6th one was not arrested, and I was motivating for the 6th one to be arrested. And obviously, the 6th one was Kelly Kumalo. So if that is what was happening on that statement, why would Ramsey now bring that statement out? That shows that Gininda has been, since 2020, he has been trying to get Kelly Kumalo arrested. He's been trying to get that J53 signed so that Kelly Kumalo can get arrested. But he has not been successful. And he says the reason why he hasn't been successful is because the NPA has their own way of going about this case. They have their own strategy when it comes to this case. He is consulting the NPA. All he had to do was investigate, get the evidence, which he has, and now he's waiting for the NPA to do some, right? So I don't know why Ramsey was asking that question, but it really made it clear that Kelly Kumalo has been wanted. Not this thing that everybody's asking, where is Kelly Kumalo? Where is Kelly Kumalo? Kelly Kumalo is not here because of NPA, not because of Brigadier Gininda, the spammer. Mr. Ramosepele then asked Brigadier Gininda if the case ever ran like the docket 375, because there were disputes, right, between 375 and 636. He's asking now, did they ever run parallel? Like, was there a point where both the cases were running, both the dockets were running parallel? So you were investigating the site and this kind and coming together and saying, no, it's not working. Brigadier Gininda says, how was that going to be achieved? Because we had a dispute, we had differences, and then people decided to open a different docket, right? And in opening that docket, even when Brigadier Pureman, what's Pureman? Even Brigadier Pureman, who also wanted to see 375, couldn't. He received resistance from the 375 team about looking at that docket. And when they finally saw the docket, hey, it was bad. It was tense, as Brigadier Gininda says. It was tense in there, right? So I had a look at 375, but to investigate the center, and also I was the lead on 636, right? I was the least. I was the lead. I was the most senior, right? Everybody else was reporting to me. Right. But with 375, it was its own people. So with leading people, there are protocols that you need to follow. There's ranking, there's seniority that is there that needs to be followed. And it appears that the other team had issues with those things simply because they could not agree about intruders or no intruders. But the unfortunate thing at this point is that we have docket 375. Docket 375 is a defeating the end of justice docket, right? In that docket, they are saying the people in the house and Mapiri are defeating the ends of justice. Okay, we understand. The people in the house are doing something to make sure that justice does not happen. But Brigadier Gininda and his team have brought these 5 accused forward. Would it be possible now to also include Boma Piri and everybody else in 636? If 375 already exists and NPA says we will make a decision or we'll move forward with 375 once we have concluded with 636, let's deal with the people that killed Senzo. And once we are done dealing with the people that killed Senzo, let's deal with the people that tried to hide the fact that people killed Senzo or these people killed Senzo. That makes sense. We can't call Mapiri in 636 because Mapiri also has something to answer to on 375. Can Mapiri be answering the same thing in 375 and 636? I think it makes sense why Baloyi hasn't called Mapiri. I also don't see how Baloyi could call Mapiri because Mapiri kena nali busy the evidence. So which angle or which evidence would Baloyi be trying to show the court by bringing Mapiri or Longwe? Because Longwe we heard he had the picture of the cell phone, the picture of the money in his cell phone. So Lena he played a role there. So we don't know if he's defeating the ends of justice Longwe or Longwe is partner with Kelly Kumar. Yeah? Hassas. Ramsey, then, oh, you know what? Ramosepele, come to the third side. Tell me why Ramosepele is now asking Brigadier Gininda about the linking that was done via the cell phone evidence. And Brigadier Gininda says, there was linkage. I get accused number 5. And Kelly Kumalo were talking as per Stein's analysis. Right? And there's also that link between accused 3 and Kelly Kumalo. Yo! And then he says, but I don't want to get into it because I don't want to hata manigini cons. I want to hata manigini cons. So, no, I'll really nix. How really nix in China, boa. O go etsa lang ka history. A ke jaanong accused 3 o na le snepe se le sa Zaga. He and le longo o na le tšhelete snepe sa Zaga. Le Kelly Kumalo o na le snepe sa Zaga. So 1 + 1 + 1 is 3. Accused 3. Ke re man, ke ninda why wetsa so? He? Why wetsa so? But anyway, we already knew about that link, even though people don't think it's a link. And I don't know how you wouldn't think that's a link. Because Rata turns around and he says, yeah, because these people don't know each other, right? Kelly Kumalo does not know accused 3. Longo does not know accused 3. So why would they have the same picture in their phones? Huh? For in? For why? But the picture is there. What can we say? What can we do? The picture is there. Right? And then Ramsey asked, so since you found these pictures, did you go to Kelly Kumalo and ask her about the picture? And then Brigadier Gininda, with what capacity, my brother? Because I didn't warrant. Ke tlo fihla mole ke reng explain the in cause nna se ke buildile ke a bona gore o etsagalang mo ha ke fihla mole ke fihla sentse ke mo fa reading her rights and then ke mo kenya dizankosi o reng Jonas dizankosi a se ke mo kenya tsona I'm not there to play with Kelly Kumalo. I'm not there to play cat and mouse. When I get there, I just want to read her rights, faka amazingankosi, and we go to Kai Sensitive Kaparea. Okay. I could see. But anyway, and he didn't ask her because he hasn't had an opportunity to say anything to her. And then Bamu told her now, how long way have you asked Longway? I don't know. Same story. I have not asked Longway. And then but accused 3. And yeah, accused 3, not just this. And there was when I was telling him his rights. You did this. We are accusing you of this. This is how What explaining Ratha, if it's true or not, and he will tell us what he thinks about your version. Ke re mang, nisisa lemon. Akunakhuluma accused khona. So insofar as Ramsey's cross-examination, it has started on a very, very different turn. Because I honestly think he is giving Brigadier Gininda an opportunity to clarify, to add some meat to his evidence. And it seems like Rata is flowing because he's not interrupting anyone. Well, one of the way Brigadier Gininda and Mr. Ramosepele are communicating and working together, because they both understand who refer to it's not personal. I'm not here for you. I'm here to help my client. And then he's like, I understand you're here to help your client, Mara. Nani, I'm here to prove her. So it is two gentlemen who understand the purpose. We are still going forward. Mr. Ngomezulu is going to go last. We are going to have Mr. Maniginigi next. And you can already see Mr. Maniginigi there next to Ramsey. Hey, busy man. He wants to enter the chats. Hey, tag me in, Ramsey. Hey, he's adding there. Hi, Mari. So what's on photo? Stick to the photo. Evil. Frankenstein wants to explain further. Don't ask him questions that are not confining him to a yes or no. If you're going to ask him a question that is going to require an explanation, Rata is going to allow that explanation, because Rata wants somebody that's going to make this evidence clear for him. And that is exactly what Brigadier Gininda is doing, right? So not much has really happened. Mr. Ramosepele Kajile, and then they are coming back on Wednesday to continue with Ramsey's cross-examination with Brigadier Gininda. Breaking news. I don't know why we're breaking the news at the end, but accused 3 and accused 5's application, urgent application for them to be removed from CMEX. The judgment was Tuesday, the 12th of November. The judgment was handed down, and accused 3 has been released from CMEX. Okay, it is unconstitutional for somebody to be in CMEX for how many months? I don't know, but 4 years. 4 years. Why did it take you so long? Why did it take you so long? And we really, really need to say thank you to Ndata Rata, because if it was not for Judge Rata, none of this would have happened. It was not Rata insisting of handling this matter the way he handled it. But I know nobody's gonna say thank you to Rata, so I will do it. Rata accuse Utsumile. Ogo, banning bye. As for accused number 5, his request to be removed from CMEX has been denied because he has been in CMEX not more than 18 months. I think the limit to be in CMEX is 18 months. And if you want somebody to stay in CMEX longer than that, you need to bring an application. You need to bring reasons to why you want them to stay there. And it appears that no application was brought for accused number 3. And the reasons that were given to the judge as to why he is there were not sufficient. Also, the judge says there was a lot of things happening. They wanted to add this, they wanted to add that. So I wonder who was representing the respondent. I really don't know who was representing the respondent, but we are happy that accused 3 is out of CMAX and he can chill with other kids. He had said that his mental capacity was getting depleted and he was not able to give Brother Mwenisi proper instructions. So that's it, guys. Not a lot has happened. They're coming back on Wednesday. Brigadier Gininda has been writing exams from Monday and Tuesday. He's back Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday he's also there. Then we will see again next week. Thank you so much, guys, for watching up until this point. If you are still here, thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the notification button, and thank you for sharing with everyone you know. I appreciate you. Guys. Bye.